costume from the year you won as a condom.
What the hell are you supposed to be?
Is that I'm a model citizen. I don't even have a traffic ticket, for fuck's sake.
Trolls had influenced my kids through Skype. They sent signals in there and made the kids turn against me. I put the kids in their room because I needed to do my show. And then the trolls made them mess the room up and put those things in there in the pictures. And that's wrong, and I'm going to shoot you for it. I'm going to shoot you because you told the truth. I mean, you lied about me. Because there's prophecies, and the prophecies going to come true.
Folks, the only reason I'm not fucking nuts today is because of the training that I had in the military and in the government. My psychological training for the Cold War is the only thing that's kept me lucid all these years. I'd be a fucking nutcase by now.
Now, here's Vonhelton. This is a few months ago, but he's still in Valor here. This is where he, again, claiming all this training he had. All he had was boot camp and tanker school, and then he got booted out. Vonhelton had no extra training. Vonhelton had no psychological training. Okay, this is a lie. This is stolen valor. That's all it is. And Vonhelton's a scumbag. And by the end of this video, you're really going to know what kind of scumbag he is. Believe me that Vonhelton didn't have this kind of training, that he could have had this kind of stuff and all this kind of special ops training. Let me prove to you in Vonhelton's own words.
It says clearly on my DD-214, under honorable conditions.
Under honorable conditions means he got booted out. Means he washed out. He couldn't make it. He just wasn't able to function as a soldier. That's what it means.
It also states on there that my re-enlistment code is RE3.
9% all the people in the military get RE1. RE2 is if they're a screw-up, and RE3 is if they're a really big screw-up, and RE4 is if there's a medical reason they can't get in, like they lost a limb or something. RE3 is the worst you could get.
Now, the separation code there is JHJ.
J means unsatisfactory performance. Now, he was freshly in, so probably meant he didn't clean up after himself, or he had poor hygiene, and people in the barracks were just complaining. They had to clean up after him, and they probably got tired of this body odor coming from his bunk. That's pretty much my guess, and that's probably from my experience in the military and knowing these codes and doing exit physicals for people getting out of the military while I was in. I can pretty much estimate that's more like the most likely scenario why he got out.
My training is what keeps me alive. Isn't it interesting, folks, that when soldiers come back to the world, come back to civilian life, they end up doing something sloppy and end up dead.
Stupid thing I ever heard. A guy washing out's going to tell us how most soldiers end up dead, but Vonhelton, he's so well trained, and over most soldiers, he's alive because he's, stupid ass. Got washed out, didn't he? He didn't make it. He got washed out. It's time everybody knows it. Vonhelton's the only one. He keeps perpetuating this lie, and I have to keep correcting him.
And then I got my own relatives sitting there talking to these motherfuckers, saying, "Oh yeah, Vonhelton don't do shit. All he does is sit on his ass all day. He don't do nothing. He just sits on his ass all day." Even though my own, you can go to my YouTube page and see my videos where I'm cleaning my house, I'm doing my dishes, the videos are there for everybody to see.
These images are shocking, but they will show you. This is recent. These are recent videos. These aren't from last time he got his kids taken away. These are recent. There's the dishes. He does his dishes, doesn't he? Look at the kid's room. Vonhelton doesn't clean the room. The woman, I believe, who used to clean it couldn't do it anymore because it was so filthy. This is the condition Vonhelton's kids, because he's too busy playing Skyrim and raging it in Google Hangouts and online up to 12 to 18 hours a day. I guarantee a minimum Vonhelton's online 12 hours a day, and that's not including the times he gets up to go to the refrigerator to get food while his kids are starving, while he gets up and goes to the bathroom or answers the door because his mother wants him to do something. This is what the kids were living in. This is the filth that Vonhelton put his kids through. This is Vonhelton's house. This is his house. You can look back at his prior videos. You can recognize that couch in the picture. Look at the trash everywhere. This is from neglect. The fact that that judge gave those kids back is a travesty of justice. Look at, there's rotted food on the floor. This is just disgusting. Part of this video was funny in the beginning, but this ain't funny. This is not funny at all. This should make your blood boil. See, that's poop. That is crap. That is a child's poop on those wooden lats. That, because the kids were locked in their room. It wasn't just a story. DJ Olympus Mons, you need to drop Vonhelton as a friend as quickly as possible. This is sick. Look at that. This is just absolutely disgusting that Vonhelton got his kids back. That's a honeydew melon rotten on Jerry's floor right there. Doesn't that make you sick? That is the most disgusting, disturbing thing I've seen in a long time. You know, right now, if I saw Vonhelton, I couldn't help myself. I'd punch him right in the mouth. I would be willing to go to jail. I've already been to jail a few times. A lot of you know. I've been to jail. Just at one time, I've been in jail for possession of marijuana a few times in the past as well. So it wasn't the only time I've been in jail. I don't like going to jail. I don't like having a criminal record, but if I saw Vonhelton, I would beat his ass, his Walter Waite, who's who of martial arts ass. I don't care how big of a keyboard commando he thinks he is. He better hope to God he never runs into me anywhere, because I'm all out of forgiveness, and I just beat the piss out of that fucking stolen valor piece of shit. You know, if he was a real veteran, he would have learned how to clean up after himself. That's why he got kicked out of the military, because he's a slob and he couldn't clean up after himself. And that's what his house looks like. But you can't raise kids in that. He wants to wallow in his own filth. That's his business. But when he brings kids in the world and he wants them to wallow in his filth, that's another thing entirely. And then when he keeps his kids locked up in his room so he can play his videos, that's another thing entirely. And when a scumbag judge lets him have his kids back, that just pisses me off just as well. This is the kids' room back in January, I think, not that long ago. This is what the kids' rooms look like. That's proof that that's the same room. See, that's the same walls. Those are the same beds in those pictures. This is the girls' room, and so now you know that those pictures are real in Vonhelton's house. The Vontards that thumb down my video. I don't give a shit people thumb down my videos. I'm not really that vain. I'm not trying to make AdSense off of them anyway. But I figure some of the people thumbing down are people that are Vonhelton's butt buddies. And if you're one of Vonhelton's butt buddies, Rev, whatever your name, Rev News, you want to support that piece of crap? I know your heart's in the right place and you're trying to give money for those kids. But this is what Vonhelton does to those kids. I don't know what to say. I think Vonhelton's a disgusting piece of crap. He has no right to call himself a veteran when he's not, especially when he lives like that. He is not a soldier and has no right to call himself a Cold War veteran.
And God damn it, it wasn't Vonhelton's fault.
Yeah, it was your fault, turd breath. Yeah, it was your fault. How are you going to spin this one? How are you going to lie your way out of this one, turd breath? Huh, Vonhelton? You disgusting animal. You treat your kids like that? Dude, my chickens wouldn't even live in that kind of filth. That is disgusting. You are a disgusting person, Vonhelton. You are a disgusting person, and you never take any credit. How are you going to lie your way out of that one? I know you can't get on YouTube till the 23rd May because of your hate speech towards Arabs, but you got your VidMe channel. What kind of lie are you going to spin to get your way out of this one? Huh? I hope all the rest of the few friends you have left leave you. If you're one of Vonhelton's friends, shame on you. Shame on you. Because you're disgusting if you're still his friends. If you've seen this video or you've seen the other one, because there's other people putting this video out, and I encourage anybody to put out a video like this. You can reload my video. I'm sure some of the other people will let you put out their video. Put out every video you can about Vonhelton's crime against humanity.
Fuck you, I ain't apologizing for jack shit.
Is that I'm a model citizen. Is that I'm a model citizen. Is that I'm a model citizen. Is that I'm a model citizen.
Shut the fuck up!